what we're doing now, we're preparing for a flight. We were alerted. We came in, we got our patient list. We are on that list. There are several things with the patients. We know what their diagnoses are, how critical they are, if we're going to need a critical care team with us. We have 5 different stops that we're headed to, and we're actually going to different forward operating bases throughout Afghanistan. We have a variety of injuries. A lot of those are blast injuries. IEDs are a major concern for us in the AOR. A lot of times these blasts, patients lose limbs. We do have one patient that we're going to be transporting that has lost one of their legs. We put our emotions in a box. We set that box up on the counter. We take care of our patients, and we deal with the emotions later. You can see we have a pretty full load today. Once the patients are brought on board, we secure them to the aircraft. We have brackets that secure the litters, and then the litter straps secured to the floor so that way it's not as bumpy on takeoff and landing. Each of the nurses and the med techs make rounds on all the patients, double check them, make sure their IVs are working, to check to see what their pain status is, if they need medication, and basically secure their baggage and all the belongings to make sure that nothing's loose for flight. These guys are doing well, they're stable, but some of them are very critically injured. And we're going to do the best we can to take care of them and get them over to Bagram so they can see the surgeons.
We'll get about a couple minutes notice, whether they come in by plane or chopper. It all depends. We'll get a couple minutes notice. What we do then is call out a trauma call, and then that means everyone's come down here. Everyone you saw behind me, X-ray, lab, our trauma czar, everyone comes down here. So what happens is we stabilize these patients. They can be fresh, meaning they've just been injured right off base here, or they can be, most of them are packaged like you've seen here, where they've come in from other bases, they've been stabilized, and what we do is we re-stabilize them once they get here, and then we either take them to the OR or get them admitted from there.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, he's got a wound to the left posterior back, below scapula. There should really only be 2 people talking when we run, myself, the ER provider, whoever's here, and then the trauma czar. And really everyone else is just kind of listening and doing what we yell them out to do. We try to decrease the yelling, keep it calm, because that really doesn't help the system when we start yelling and people start to run around. Everyone's yelling, no one's knowing who's saying what. So basically only 2 of us are really supposed to talk, so that's why it seems more controlled. So 2 of us talking, more subdued. Plus we run these quite a bit, so now we've been able to hear, most of us have been here about 2 months, so a lot of us have been able to work through our storming phase, and now we're working pretty gelling as a team. You've seen 1 or 2 here, we can get from 6, 8, or 9 at a time. Really no extra personnel, so 1 or 2 is not a big deal. We can run that pretty smoothly. It's nothing like TV. You can see it's controlled chaos. Professionals here, as a team effort. We have our protocols. There's really nothing sexy about it. There's nothing. There is high drama, but we all control it. And that's our job.
1, 2, 3. You're good. You're good. You're all right. You're all right.
We have several patients that were wounded in action. We have several that are coming in with the really deadly stuff that everybody is out there seeing, and our job is to move them as quickly and as efficiently as they can.
Today's mission is we have a critically injured Army soldier who's been blown up in an IED blast, and we're taking him to Germany.
We bring them home back to you. It's not a glamorous job, it's not always fun, but it is necessary, and it is necessary because we care about them just as much as you.
You can be rest assured that when you get to the airback, you're going to be taken care of the best. You're going to get the best care possible. We're proud of what we do, and we want to be the best that we can be for the servicemen.
Our biggest job is just, to stabilize these guys and make sure they make it home. And we have a pretty high success rate here of doing that.
I don't think there's a better job out here, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know who could do this or would do anything else. It's been an incredibly satisfying 6 months. This is our 38th mission, and it's been an honor to take care of these